I was in McDonald's this morning and the customer walked up to me and said, "Hey, I like your hat. Where you get your hat from?"
Serrano Printing.
A hot tea. Look at a small hot tea. Oh, you watch YouTube video? Where you phone at?
Pull it out.
You can. YouTube. Yeah.
You subscribe yourself?
Appreciate it. Thanks.
For sure.
Number 19. I ain't playing no games. Playing no games today. Now, yesterday, I was supposed to be writing in my new book that I'm writing. But, you know, the customer came in and he started talking about this and that and so he kind of caught me about 5 minutes into me eating my breakfast. Maybe like 3 minutes before I get ready to finish eating my breakfast, right? So I didn't have my headphones on and I wasn't actively typing at the time. So he kind of caught me at that moment where I was vulnerable, right? And the conversation just kicked off. But the interesting thing is, when I told him what my book was about, he started telling me a very interesting story, right? So he was telling me about a friend of his who had a similar experience in a different, roundabout way, right? Something similar. Basically, he was supposed to travel by train, and he jumped on a train, but it went nowhere near where he was supposed to be going, where he thought he was going, and it went for days without stopping. Imagine that. So I personally couldn't imagine that, right? Jumping on the train, right? For one, it was supposed to be him and his aunt was supposed to travel with him. However, she never showed up. So he jumped on a flatbed train, right? The train that, you know, goes on a flatbed, like a flatbed truck, but it's for the railroad. So he jumped on that, him and this guy, and they told him, because they thought it was going to be maybe a couple of hours or a day or two, they're going to get off the train. So they told him to bring a pack of bologna, a gallon of water, and that was it. So he brought that, and he ended up jumping on the flatbed train, right? And it took off. So he said the train never slowed down. The train was going about 60 miles per hour the whole time, right? It went across mountains, it went across valleys, non-stop. It didn't stop the whole trip, right? So 3 days later, they woke up in Nebraska. He said it was snowing, it was raining. I mean, it was freezing cold, right? And they wasn't prepared for that because they probably thought they was coming down south. It was in Oregon when they started off, right? They were in Oregon. So when they started off in Oregon, they thinking they going down to like LA area somewhere, right? But no, they woke up in Nebraska. 3 days later, that's when the train finally came to a stop where they can get off. So hopefully I better get some type of writing in, right? I got my headphones. Got my other phone. That's what I do my writing on. So I do my writing on this right here now. And you know what I use? I use what you call a Writer Plus. It's an app. It's called Writers Plus. So that allows you to pretty much create stories, really create notes, and it's like an app. So I guess you could have it on your phone, or you can have it on your laptop too. But it's very convenient when it's on your phone, because now you can be writing your book while you're on the train or the airplane, or just sitting around without having to have the laptop physically in your hand. And the big laptop compared to a phone, you can do your typing and all that. You can do it right here in the phone now. So what I do, I connect my little tripod with my phone, and I have my wireless keyboard. Boom, typing away. I'm pretty much at the end of chapter 3, going into chapter 4. So I just got to go back in and do some things. Because there's some things I left unfinished. I'm gonna go back and finish that. Then once I go back, I'll be back in chapter 4. So I'll be happy about that. Hey, can you bring the 4 granolas? Alright. Why would I go to Burger King? They don't have no waitresses. They don't have people bring your food to you. What? Why would I go to Burger King? Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Hey,
Can I have your number?
absolutely.
Thank you. Is that okay?
Absolutely. Sorry. Appreciate it. Thanks a lot. Why would I go to Burger King? You gotta be kidding me. What? No, man. Hey, subscribe to my YouTube channel.
Oh, what's your name?
Jay Crockett.
Alright, I got you.
You gonna forget. Where your phone at? ROCKETT. You gonna see a handsome guy that look nothing like me. That's me. Yep. Sometimes people ask me, what do I do? I mean, typically, on a very small scale, I run about 3 businesses, right? I'm a publisher, right? I'm an author, right? And I'm a YouTuber. And I have a clothing line, right? Now, clothing line, I'm still working on. Work is in progress with that. But this weekend, well, actually not this weekend, because they're waiting on me for a final approval. But I would say within the next week and a half, but before December, I'll have my first products of my clothing line that I'll be selling. Right. So now I do have a website. It's nostalgicsociety.com. You can actually go on there and buy hats, hoodies, shirts, beanies, scarves. Well, not scarves, but you can buy a whole bunch of stuff. Kids' clothes, big and tall clothes, medium size. And but I'm still working on a couple of designs before I really promote it. Right. But by the next week or week and a half, I have my first product to test for sale for the public. Right. So now I'm wearing a, something to get people's opinion and see what they think. So far, people like it. So I mean, I'm constantly doing something for one of the 3 businesses, right? So in the other one, I like Market Monster Analytics. So I'm into analytics and stuff like that. So so when someone asks me, "Oh, what do you do all day?" I mean, I'm constantly busy. I'm trying to survive. I'm trying to make things happen. And, sometimes it may not look like it makes sense. But, I mean, when you have a very small amount of income coming from this one, a little bit from that one, it's a struggle, right? So right now, my main focus is, publishing and being an author. And everything else is going to have to add on top of that. So hopefully one day the clothing line will pick up. And I think it will, but I'm still in a learning process, right? So I'm still learning. But let me eat my food before it gets cold, man. Y'all playing around. I'm supposed to be writing, you know what I'm saying? Not talking to you guys. Let me see. Let me hook up my tea. You know what I'm saying? You know, I got some honey at the house. It's the worst honey I've ever had. I don't advise no one. I'm gonna have to show you that honey. The honey tastes horrible, right? So I always get me a honey when I come down to McDonald's because I do like the honey. That I do like, right? So I'm working on that. But the honey I got at the house, I never get it again. No way. Oh no. They didn't give me a sausage. Can you believe that? Oh my God. Oh. I forgot to tell them about my sausage. Bye. It's supposed to be.
No, they didn't put the sausage on there. Did you want to get sausage?
Might as well. Appreciate it. I think I'm gonna get me a trim. I'm gonna trim today. Thought he was trying to get him out of music. Oh, appreciate it. Thanks. It's not like coffee. I actually look forward to drinking coffee. There's one thing I found out about being an artist, right? An artist does things that he likes or love or very passionate about, right? An artist work on something that don't know is gonna pay off, for one. And it could be a complete waste of time working on your project. So, you know, you don't know what you are doing is going to even mean anything, or you don't know if it's going to pay off. Perfect example, right? Being a YouTuber, in which I consider myself a YouTuber, I don't have a lot of followers. Well, I don't have a lot of subscribers. So the threshold in order for you to get paid from YouTube, one of them is you got to have 1,000 subscribers and over 4,000 hours of watch time, in which I don't have, neither of the two. So I'm basically, what I'm saying is I'm doing this YouTube stuff pretty much for fun and to help other people out, but I'm not getting paid for it, and it's time consuming doing the editing, and I had no idea that it would be that time consuming to get the editing and, you know, to make it look professional, right? You know, so it's the time it takes to do all that and not get paid for it, not even to know if you ever gonna get paid for it. It's a challenge. It's just like the second book, or the new book that I started writing, right? That's time consuming too. Don't know if it's going to be a success, right? Don't know if people are going to buy it. I might have to, you know, hand combat sell that too, right? I might have to go hand combat selling my next book, you know? But I got a theory. I got something that I think I'm in a do-nothing state of mind. put your glasses on. Take a second look. So let's see what we're gonna do.
When are you gonna start bringing stuff? I mean, little by little.
Everything I wear has to be me. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm missing the color, I got to go ahead and get that color. I can't keep wearing the same thing. I'm on TV and YouTube and taking pictures, you know what I'm saying? So I got to be straight. I can't be seen wearing the same thing over and over. Dang, you know what colors I want in this, right? That golden yellow.
Okay.
On this one and on this one.
Golden yellow?
Yep. This one. I already got the other gray hat. And I changed that to white, so I want that to be that orange. Pacific. Orange. Make sure I'm handling business. You ain't in it. No, I already asked them if they want to see you. They say they don't want to see you.
And you never found it?
I found this. These. Now remember now, this is going to be the first time that I'm going out to sell. Right? So, I'm going to see if it's really light. I'm going to see if it's really light. Where your tape at? Where your lights ain't on? I feel like I'm sitting in the dark. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have lights, camera, action. Bam, baby.
Done before, in December.
I know, because I'm trying to sell it.
Because I'm leaving.
Where you going?
Mexico!
You going back to Mexico? You ain't coming back?
No, I'm not coming back.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm really in trouble now. So, how you like my shirt?
That's what I was looking at. Let's maybe.
Nope.
Is that big press?
Yep, vinyl. Looks good, right? You can't do this? You can do that? Why you ain't say that?
Because vinyl is not as durable as screen. And I don't want no complaints.
I don't never complain. Customer's always right. Hey, the customer's always right. I don't never complain. She said she don't want to hear me complain.
Oh, yeah.
I never complain. The easiest customer to deal with is me.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
So I'm still debating. Look, I was in McDonald's this morning, and the customer walked up to me and said, "Hey, I like your hat. Where you get your hat from?"
Serrano Printing.
So I told him this is my clothing line. He said, "Oh yeah." So I asked him, "Well, which one you like better, this one or this one?" He said, "I like that one, but I like that one too. I like both of them." I said, "You ain't no help." I said, "You ain't no help."
I like the white one.
You like the white one?
The red one.
The red one? I kind of like it too. I wish it was filled in, like all red and white letters. But then again, you wouldn't be able to see the thing.
That looks nice. I don't know why you want that.
I know, right? I just want to see what it looked like so I can ease my nerves.
If you start doing it for a while.
Oh, you stopped doing it? Oh, because people wasn't bringing in new stuff. So I got to figure out what colors. It just don't stop. It don't stop.
As long as you get the shirt.
I gotta see if I can sell them first. If I
Well,
can
you need to
sell
find
them.
a nice shirt, inexpensive. And
Is this considered a nice shirt? Look nice. Touch it. Does it say, is that considered decent?
now these days, in the young people liking on that soft
Mm-hmm.
cotton.
Mm-hmm.
Like a loose. You're gonna have to.
Yeah, I gotta see if I can even sell it, man. This is like... See, that's why I just get stuff just for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't even worry about that stress. Where you get that from? Just go to my website. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't be serious. If you can't buy it right then and there, that means you gotta have a product right then and there. You say go to my website, they'll forget. They'll forget you, they even met you. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna go to the website. I mean, I had a couple people go to the website, but not like enough. But then again, I ain't even promoting it because my logo, I can't get it to do it the way I want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like the spaces a little bit too close together. The guy that did this right here, he emboldened it. He made it thicker. You know what I'm saying? Because this right here would have been thinner. So he emboldened it, made it thicker. I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't know you could do it like that then.
Okay, how will you know when this guy's something?
So let's put this together. Don't lose it now. You say you didn't want to be on my camera. Why you all on my camera? All in my movie.
Delete it.
All in my movie. Don't worry, they say they don't want to see you anyway. That's mine over there? Man, you making sure. How you doing? Hola, ¿cómo estás? ¿Estás trabajando? ¿Duro o fácil? Alright, well, I guess I am out of here.
Okay.
There was something I wanted to say.
You just want to be walking around with your...
Have you seen my videos yet? Are you watching it from the beginning or are you just watching whichever one comes? Appreciate it, thanks. Hey, hit like on all of them. Even if you don't like it, hit like. Alright.